Hello everyone, this is my quick book review for Stephen Fry's Mythos and his own personal kind of take on the Greek myths. This is a rather lovely hardback version that I managed to get, and it's mapped. I know it's not a fantasy map, it's a real map, but what can I say? I like a bit of cartography. I'll just walk that cover off. It's fairly plain and simple. It's got the title on the side there, but I'll say straight away this book is absolutely brilliant. I loved it to pieces. The opening third, maybe slightly more than a third, was just exceptional. I learnt so much about the Greek myths. I mean, I've come into this knowing almost nothing, very little of the Greeks and their tales, and the opening, say, third of this is about 500 pages, I think, 400 odd. And the opening third, where they talk about chaos and how it turned into the Titans and how that turned into the Greek gods and how they founded, was just exceptional to me. It was just fascinating to learn. There was so much information in here, and I learned so much that I can't tell you how good this was to read. And you get these little things, like you get this little footer at the bottom here, and if I can find on this page there, so every time you come to something of interest, he puts a footer on. Sometimes it's like 1 footer a page, sometimes it's like 3, but there's always these fascinating little bits of information and the origin of words, and it's just so good. I honestly can't say just how much I learnt from this, what feels like a very short book. I enjoyed it so much. I have never in my life started to read a book and found it so enjoyable that I purposely slowed down my reading speed so I could try and drink in more information and take my time and get to know and learn and memorise it. It's just brilliant. It's great. I highly recommend it. Stephen Fry's Mythos. If you know nothing or if you know everything, it's a different take on it. And beyond the opening third, which has all this glorious detail about how the gods founded, and the story of Prometheus was particularly interesting to me. The kind of remaining 2/3 are kind of stories that aren't like brilliant in and of themselves stories, but they're nice to know, and they're full of these little footnotes and bits of information about the origin of words and what things mean, and I just found it to be great. There's a story at the end, I think it is the last story actually, about a man and a dolphin, which was probably the best of all the stories. But yeah, this is Stephen Fry's Mythos, the Greek myths retold, and I highly recommend this book. Thanks for watching.